Is there such a thing as toxic positivity? We're going to be talking about this because I get this question a lot and this comment a lot when I start talking about being positive, right? Let me talk about first what my intention of being positive is, right? So let's say you have a less than desirable situation. Maybe you're stuck in traffic, right? You have the traffic situation. Yeah, you're stuck in traffic. You want to be someplace else. You want to continue moving, right? At this point, you have your choice of the attitude that you're going to take, your reaction. You can choose to be upset at and pissed off at it. And if you feel that way, then allow yourself to feel it for a second. But then acknowledge that you want something else, right? Like, acknowledge your feelings, but then realize that if I act on these feelings, I'm just gonna piss myself off, right? Like if you're upset and frustrated, and then you act on them, someone cuts you off, someone does something stupid in traffic, I start screaming at them, right? Road rage. Then your situation just got way worse. Your shitty situation, less than ideal situation, got even worse because of your reaction, right? But instead, you can choose to take the positive approach, right? You still have those negative feelings. You still are stuck in a situation. And you said, "Oh man, this sucks. I'm stuck in here. I might be late to work." Well, I'm gonna make the best of the situation while I have it. Like, I'm gonna acknowledge it's shitty and let myself feel that for a second. But I'm gonna make this better. Like, I don't want to start my morning like this, so I'm gonna make my morning a good morning. So instead, you can turn on the music, put on some happy jams, and just realize that the traffic is out of your control, and you're just gonna choose to focus on the positive. That's what being positive is about. It's not about ignoring the negative or turning some negative, horrible situation into a positive. Well, in a way, it's not about taking the horrible negative thing that happened and making that horrible negative thing a positive thing. It's about saying, okay, this thing happened. Now, what can I do to make it better? What can I do to make it the best experience for myself? Because at the end of the day, you're still probably have to go through that experience or deal with the thing. So you can deal with it with more frustration and anger, or you can deal with it with positivity and make something better out of it, right? There's so many so many examples of this, right? And it doesn't matter what the situation is. You can always do this, and this is one of your greatest freedoms. So, is there such thing as toxic positivity? I mean, in my opinion, the only toxic positivity is not acknowledging your feelings and acknowledging that the situation is bad. But at the end of the day, being positive and focusing on the positive is not a bad thing, right? So is it toxic? No. I think really what it is people are missing out on part of the process to turn it into something positive, right? Because part of the process is really just acknowledging the situation, letting yourself feel what you're feeling, and then moving on and deciding to make the best situation possible. So, hope you guys enjoy this a little bit. Let me know what your guys' opinion on it. Have you guys seen toxic positivity? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? Why or why not? I'd love to hear it. And I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day.